Hi guys, it's me, Juniper Bloom Mystique. I'm enjoying my day outside, enjoying nature, soaking it up, trying to keep myself high vibrational, especially for my twin flame. Just really feel like I need to do that for him right now. So, I am an Ascension Master Healer, and Divine Guide. And I've got a little bit of something to talk about. It's in the air for me to talk about today. And it's about our relationships and kind of where we go awry in them. And I'm talking about our intimate relationships mostly, but it does carry over to every relationship we have. And the reason I feel like we struggle so much in relationships is we have it all wrong. We always want to do this more than anything, right? Like we need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk. And I find this happens quite often. We need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk. But does it ever fully solve the problem? And have you ever asked why talking about something 1,000 times over doesn't seem to always solve the problem? I thought about this because, quite honestly, I feel like since I've connected with my twin flame a year ago, I haven't physically been with him, but I energetically connected with him a year ago, and I'm the Ascension Master, so it's part of the Ascension process. And in that relationship, I've had to learn how to have a relationship without being physically present. We communicate telepathically, physically. I feel his stuff and I'm sure he feels mine. And I've had to learn, I realized in that without this and the ability to see him or even touch him, I have actually fallen in love with him. I learned that yesterday in a very big way. I fell in love with him over the year, just energetically, okay? And that's without words, right? That's because there's an attachment there. So there was an ability to do so. But it brought me to everything that I'm about to tell you today. That in relationships, we focus more on our mind. And this is what we do within the world. This is what third dimensional reality would always have us do, right? Focus on our mind. We think too damn much, quite honestly. We must feel it within our bodies. And so if you're out of balance within yourself in a relationship, your relationship isn't going to be at its best, right? It can always improve. So think about that. Are you struggling in your day-to-day with your love life or your close friends or relationships in general? And why might you be struggling? Is it their fault or is it yours? Is it energetically within you? Are you out of balance? That's the key word. This brings me to balance. Balance in every way. That's why I did balance for prosperity. Balance is the key in everything. Okay, so if we talk too much in a relationship and there's not enough energetic response and connection and movement and healing and understanding, then we're missing a huge aspect of our relationship. Just like the other way, if there's no communication this way or the other way, that relationship is doomed, right? We put so much effort into people we don't energetically connect with. We truly do. Why would we do that, right? Why do we put so much effort into something we can't energetically connect with? So if you can't feel them in your physical body and your whole relationship is in the mind, are you truly in love? Right? I'm telling you, I feel like a relationship is about 80% energetic and 20% mental and verbal. Does that mean you should never tell somebody you love them? No, you should tell them. You can tell them in many ways though, right? Like, what's their love language? Do I have to say it or shall I make you feel it? Or both, right? This is where we go awry. We truly do go awry in the fact that we focus so much outside of our bodies. We do it in the world, all over. You cannot be in balance if your inner physical self, your spiritual body, your mental body, your emotional body, all of that is out of whack and not in flow. Once your whole being is in flow, everything in flow attracts to you, okay? Your relationships begin to be in flow. If you can't energetically connect with somebody, that's a problem, right? I saw somebody talking about, you should never apologize. I think it was that teal swan lady in a relationship. And I'm like, oh Lord, people really follow her. Yes, apologize. But not an apology that is like, not sincere. And a sincere apology can be felt, not heard. You see what I'm saying? People make mistakes. That's the thing. We are all human, and most of us are out of balance. Pay attention to that. How many people do you know that are truly out of balance? We don't operate from a system of balance. We really, truly don't. We were taught not to. We were taught to be outside of ourselves all the time. And so we truly don't operate from balance. We operate from a limited perspective. And if you're in a relationship and you're struggling, you need to ask yourself, can I go within? Is my energy moving? Can I communicate with them energetically? 555. Energetically means I can feel them. I don't always have to speak. There's that saying about that, right? The ones who love you know what you're saying without words. That's what I mean. If you are not in a relationship where you can speak without words, you're in trouble. I've learned that in my twin flame relationship. Yesterday I was learning how to feel him, because I can feel him. I think I just don't know what it means all the time. And I have literally fallen in love with somebody just being energetically connected over this year. We really truly have developed a relationship. I thought about that. It's a weird one, strange. But I feel like when I actually do physically get to see him and talk to him, we're already going to have so much of our conversation done, because it's all occurred energetic and over our process. And so you need to really truly look at the fact that, am I in my inner body? Can I feel my body? Can I go within? Am I energetic? Am I blocked? If you're questioning your relationship, you need to question your own health. Okay, we always look to other people. It's their fault. They need to fix this. They need to do this. Well, maybe I'm with the wrong person. Or maybe your energy is blocked, and that's what you're creating in the whole scenario. You're not in balance. You must be in balance. Mind, body, spirit, emotional self. All of you must be in balance in order to have a good, balanced, strong, energetic relationship of love. Okay, so that's what's in the air today. That's what Spirit wanted me to talk about. How do you create a more energetic, loving relationship? How do you actually have love? And how do you have a good relationship? Okay, it's all right there for you. It really is. It's simple. People go to therapy for years. Oh, the duckies are fighting, and they, I don't know if you can see them. They're over there somewhere fighting. They go to therapy for years and they still can't solve their problems, and they wonder why. Oh, here's another tidbit too, you guys, is if there is mishap within the energetic flow of a connection physically, like if you can't be physical with your partner, that's a definite red flag, okay, that there's something out of balance, okay? You must be able to go within. It's okay to be sexual, right? And so you have to look at that. Is it their fault or is it you? Are you out of balance? Can you feel your body? Can you express love from every inch of the inside of yourself? And if you can you still use this when it's needed and in the right way? It's all needed. You must be in balance. We must know when to use our mouth and when to use our body, when to move our energy, and also how to read the other person's energy. If you can't read your partner energetically, that's where you should start. And if there's no energetic connection, I would have to say you're probably in the wrong relationship, especially going into 5D, okay? That's why it's so important for these twin flames and soulmates to be together now, because he and I, oh my gosh, we are going to be powerhouse in the passion I have for him, because it's an energetic connection like no other. So that's really where you want to start. Start energetic, and then in balance with the mind, the body, the voice, the soul. And you will find magic enters your space. Your relationship will be profound. There won't be cheating. There won't be an issue with communication most of the time, because it's in balance. You know when to use this, and you know when to use your body, like a goddess, right? Like a goddess. All right, see if we can see the duckies at all. They're right over here. See the duckies? Oh, and say hi, duckies. They're so cute. There's a whole bunch of them. I hope you got to see them. I see them now. Look at those. Soak that in. The water looks dirty. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Poor things, huh? Anyways. All right, that's what I wanted to talk about relationships and kind of where we get it all wrong. That is kind of where we get relationships all wrong. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, soaking up the earth and keeping my soul and that of my twin flames in balance, right? Because think about that too, little tidbit. If you're energetically connected with somebody that you're physically with, and you create space within yourself to be in peace and in balance all day, you're affecting them in the same way without even being around them. Keep that in mind. So much love, you guys.